How you guys doing today? Welcome to stream. Let me set up my everything here. Kidling Stone just got sledgehammered by a toy train. That's terrifying. Probably in the user manual to know how to use it properly. I recommend giving that a read. What's up, LZ? Chris, not gonna lie, I'm hyped up. Nice. What's up, Matios? What's up, Max? What's up, Pumpkin Pro? How's it going, everybody? I'm the coolest Muhammad. Dr. Fusit. Where the fuck is Stelmo, dude? Why isn't he sitting in his chair right now when I want him to be? Chill, dude. Jeez. It's kind of a little aggressive of you, man. You're gonna hurt my feelings. No, I have not watched the Sonic 4 teaser yet. That's you on YouTube? Kindling Stone, where the fuck are you, dude? Why aren't you subbed and liked and have donated 50 subs right now? Ugh! God, I'm so mad! I thought the Sonic on stream would tame some people, but I guess not. What's up, Clown? Yes, there is a Sonic 4 teaser. I was excited to watch it, but then Amazon spoiled it for me. Very rude. We're starting at Flame Core. Yeah, there's a new rule that you can start the timer at -30 and then just play the game in whatever order you want. Get like a 2-second world record. It's pretty cool. You have $0 in your bank account? Well, I mean, like, the loan would fix the $0 problem. Spoilers, Sonic's in it? Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Nuked. No spoilers isn't related. That literally is a spoiler. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, if you make a dumb spoiler, guys, Sonic is in it, you're getting timed out. I am not dealing with those unfunny jokes this time around. I got enough of those for the Shadow Gen spoilers. Oh, nuked! We are raining hellfire today.
Thank you, Knuckles.
Too bad the Nightbot didn't work. How do you get untimed out in live chats? Well, since it's called a timeout, you're, like, only timed out for an amount of time, unless you're banned. Then you won't get untimed out. I'm gonna cry? Well, thank you so much for telling me that that was your account on both. Boom! That was a mighty good piece of information that I received. I'm bringing on a new age. I'm tired of not being... Oh my goodness. Bro, I literally said nothing, man. Be careful with your use of the word. Spoiler. Since when was there Huz World and Radical Train? Not picking up what you're putting down. You mean in the remix? Because Sonic Guitars likes to put leitmotifs in his remixes, probably. Your message got deleted. I wouldn't take it terribly personally. In fact, I wouldn't take anything I say terribly personally since I don't know you. Because Tomio or Tani or whoever wrote the song wanted there to be a leitmotif of his world in it. Why is there a live and learn motif in supporting me? Well, you see, Stummo, there's a live and learn motif in supporting me because live and learn's the main theme of Sonic Adventure 2, which is when Shadow was introduced, and supporting me is when Shadow fights the his demons of the past. And okay, buddy. Ooh, that was close. I did see the news that Sonic Pox is one of the animators for him. I guess for whatever's in the background. Actually disagree, Max. One's a lizard and the other's a lizard with a cannon in its ass. It's very different. If Wartortle and Blastoise are two different Pokemon, the Biolizard and Final Hazard are two different beasts. Is that all you're gonna talk about, Chris? Oh, okay. Good to know. Yo, what up, Vex? Vex dropping the heat in 2026. You can drop the link here, too. If you guys want to check out Vex's video on can you complete P-06 with only the gems, he's got you covered. Drop it, bro. Drop it. What up, Nog? How's it going, bro?
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
Check it out. Give it a like. All that. I am job for 20 more minutes. Hey, getting a start to your time off, though. By time off, I mean just not working. It's not like you're off Friday or anything. We are approaching Easter. TGS animations in the video. Dude, if only that run animation wasn't so ass. Because I prefer pretty much all the TGS animations that Sonic has to the final ones. You're probably gonna miss tomorrow's stream? No! Damn, dude, that sucks, because I was gonna watch a Hatsune Miku concert for 4 hours tomorrow. Well, shame you're gonna miss it. I definitely prefer the grinding animation. I like Sonic's posing there. Oh, you're going tomorrow? Oh, it might be the same one I'm streaming then. What? Tax ut? What? Don't didn't look at the keyboard. Dude, that's pretty hype if you look down before typing. I'm actually impressed. Yeah, don't mind Chaos. His cat just walked across the keyboard, except he doesn't have a cat, so awkward. What's up, Joe? How's it going? You like 06 as a guilty pleasure? You're not a psycho? You are a psycho. It has nothing to do with your preference on 06. You're just a psycho in general. Ah, not a home row guy. I don't know how Haley does it. She finger pecks all the keys with how much she has to type. Like crazy. Opinions on Sonic Colors? Well, there's no U in the title. Other than that, good game. I see. I do like the victory animation, even though I know it's, like, wonky, because you changed it to where Sonic, like, flips around the same direction than it's supposed to be a 180. But I like the thumbs up. Sonic told me I did a good job. I'm trying to think what other animations are changed. Because it's just the running, the grind, and the victory, right? Everything else is the same. I guess, like the idle animation. Oh, I played Sonic R on the Sonic Gems collection back in the yesteryears. I don't really know if I have a favorite stage because I don't find that game very fun. I like the music to the Eggman level, though. An hour earlier, streamer? Bro doesn't know about daylight savings time. See, I'm an optimization freak, so I am saving that daylight. Which teaser, like the one where Sonic's running through the forest? Oh!
Where's the switch to turn off the laser? Knuckles, thanks.
No spoilers, get owned. The nuking is happening. Oh, God forbid I'm toxic when I didn't at everyone in the Discord that there's no spoilers and that it applies to the stream as well. And folks who are regulars on both the stream and in Discord talk spoilers. God forbid they are warned and then there are consequences for their actions. That's crazy. Where do I live? What's your mom's address again? Oh, shush, I'm vibing with it.
Just as I thought, there should be a switch
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yo, what's up, Cosmic? How's it going? I spoiled that Sonic was gonna be in it. Chaos. No one's above the rules, but I do have to oh, whoops, I restarted my timer. I'm sorry, buddy. Them's the rules. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. How long is... That's fine. Them's the rules, buddy.
You don't want to get caught in the searchlight. You're going to have to use bombs.
Any spoilers, X's in it? Any spoilers, not real spoiler joke, immediately nuked.
Searchlights. I won't be able to get outside. There are 5 searchlights. Your searchlight seems solid. I'll have to use missiles.
Unfortunately, Nightbot couldn't do... I'm actually going to be curious if Chaos is still going to have the moderator badge. Because I know that, like, a full ban gets rid of the badge. No spoilers since the teaser was dropped for the... Sonic Movie 4. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. So that feels like a good Friday activity. And then I'll allow you to talk about what's in the teaser. After the roguelike mod, do I think there's potential for a roguelike Sonic game? Even before the roguelike mod, I think Sonic could do super well in a roguelike. Most of the games are already centered around constantly replaying them anyway, so why not give an external goal? And have upgrades you can do to make your runs go even farther into whatever dungeon could be cooked up. I love it when this guy hides behind the boxes. That's the karma for timing Chaos out. I'll give it... Well, actually, Beats, I think you can give it back to him. When he comes back. If he comes back. I might have just ended our marriage, though. References anything, gets banned? Hold up, I'm not that 1984. It's really not a tall ask, just like, don't talk about it. When there aren't spoilers to talk about, no one in this chat has any trouble talking about different topics. So, I'm sure there's plenty we can discuss outside of it. Bro is not making into the credits now. Nah, when I get my download for the last release, Chaos is just gonna be a zip bomb. Zip bomb virus into blue screen and steal all my data. Got the S rank for Radical Train, congrats. I'll only include a Bitcoin miner. Okay, sounds good. The techno style music is alright. It's very weird because it's out of my genre of music I normally listen to, but I actually don't mind it. I guess it's my nostalgia for Darude Sandstorm that keeps me hooked. And that most of the songs I like from the newer games are just remixes of older songs. They have to make it much easier for the little Timmies? Maybe. No. Nightbot's on a rampage.
Guess that was all right.
Chaos, I'm not allowing you to be above the rules. That sets a bad precedent.
Is that the doctor's train? I've got to stop the doctor's train. I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
The fact that is a rule is dumb as fuck. Why? That you can't make awful jokes? Yeah, actually. Oh, my bad. Have you considered being funnier?
Those missiles are coming to explode on impact.
Can you be above the rules? Well, like, you could physically be above them. Like, if they were written on a piece of paper and you stood above it, you could be above them. Mega Man X's OST is one of the most amazing OSTs in all of gaming. So, I definitely recommend listening to it. Whoa. Oh, thanks, Beats.
To have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away.
Mega Man X is my favorite Mega Man game.
Attacks are gonna carry away.
Yeah, right? What a jerk Amazon is to spoil the contents of it for me.
Great! Let's go! Just you wait, Iblis.
So no low effort post and said it could do it better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only extra use.
This ball comes down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying it.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the trailer tomorrow. Wait, what's r/LSF? Yo, what's up, Garf? How's it going? Hopefully your girl isn't watching over your shoulder today. I'm not telling. Oh, I am not looking that up. I'm getting the chaos part of Chaos X today. So I'm happy to sit in the unknown.
I'll destroy all of you.
2006% chaos, true. Do I like 3 and Knuckles more than SRV2 is what you're asking? Yes, I do.
Hey, how about going down?
Are the graphics that good in the final release? Beats, can I say anything? I'm happy to stay silent.
Attacks are useless while the shield can't clear. Attack when the defenses are down.
I might be able to make a path leading up if I use my power.
Not a secret, we're improving the visuals. The visuals of the last release are obscenely good. So you know how Sonic Unleashed looks good?
I guess that's done.
Use that as a baseline. Screenshots do not do it justice. What footage?
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
It's my favorite Dragon Ball Z game. None of them. I don't like Dragon Ball Z. Sonic Shadow Blaze. Jamori. Dude, I did. I actually did.
I might be able to levitate to that spot.
Good thing he doesn't know that I lived in his walls for 2 weeks.
Wow! This building's crumbling. Let's clean up this.
Hello, Silver Sis. Good PC to run it. Run P-06. Yeah, you do need kind of a mid-range PC. You felt the wall punching? It's like that. It's like that that one meme where it's like the sad song and like the person almost punches the wall, but it's actually you just punching me. I swear that's funny if you do a bit of mental gymnastics. I should get timed out for being unfunny. No!
I'll take it from here. Good job. I'll go on ahead. Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Leaf. Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
All right, now we're even.
Perfect.
You had a job interview? Think it went well? Hey, I wish you luck, man. That's huge. Yeah, lame guy's back, sorry.
The ground here is unstable with lava. It's probably because of him. Huh. I'll take care of this.
You prefer the Thanos gif over Stummo? Is there anyone that prefers me over the Thanos gif? Because I would guess no. Go sick. I prefer a Stummo gif over Thanos. Or St. Elmo's Fire. Do I replace the Thanos dancing gift with a Brown gif? Thank you for implying that I ask important questions.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
Chaos, I actually have a suggestion for a change.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis.
Brout, cause big eyebrow. I'm gonna be sad if that's actually what it is, because I thought it was called Brout because it's a bird sprout. It's habit, you get asked questions so much, that's true. I do not envy what your Discord DM list looks like. It's Gravity Circuit, of course. It's peak jams right now. What are my top 9 favorite P-06 characters in no particular order? Snowboard, 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 snowboard. Crisis City snowboard.
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis? I'll have to get closer and use my power directly.
Can you beat Project 06 with only snowboard, Sonic? No. The answer is no.
Nice job.
Now all I have
Who corrupted your camera? There's nothing wrong with my camera.
I'll show you my real power.
I'll do this, and then I'll do Sonic's Aquatic Base, and we'll get going since I accidentally restarted the timer. You are not, and I recommend listening audio only or turning it off completely. Do not watch the stream while driving, and definitely do not type in the chat while driving. Who are you? That is incredibly unsafe.
I'm starting to feel his presence.
I am not that important. Right, making a bulletproof vest out of diamond is... The problem is the weight of the diamond.
I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sand wave. Omega.
Voice to chat? Wait. Wait, so are you just sitting in your car going, I wonder if I'm the first person to watch your stream while driving, but if I crash, you didn't hear that for insurance reasons. Laughing emoji.
I'm starting.
Oh, man.
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go.
Laughing emoji, exclamation point, question mark, period. Yo, what up, GJ? Alexa, Alexa, how many bitches can you fit in a Tesla? I do sometimes forget that there are like fancy cars that do everything for you. Since I still live in the early 2000s. Up, washed up, didn't do box jump. Oh, hello, guys. Remember in Daredevil when I died of the enemy clipping through the terrain? that was probably the worst death of all of Daredevil. Hey, Alexa, type out laughing emoji in the chat, but don't have it turn into the laughing emoji. Just have it say quotation mark laughing emoji, but again, like not the emoji, just like the actual words. I have an iPhone 7 and voice control. I see. Yo, diamonds into water. Huge trade.
Omega, stop it. Let's move on.
Maybe that's why villagers trade 1 diamond for an emerald, because they need water.
Okay, let's charge ahead. What a faraway place to set the extraction point.
This is Kingdom Valley.
Do 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 do.
Wonder why Soliana moved the castle away from me.
The checkpoint doesn't have much room. I need to be careful about running into enemies.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
It looks like we need to find 3 keys to move on. Leave it to me. That robot will throw bombs at you from the walls. Be careful.
Omega was the most useless in Forces. Knuckles got a bunch of people killed. That's probably worse than useless. In my book.
The laser shots are extremely fast. When they're fired, dodge at the same time.
Oh, right, I was gonna do aquatic base. Well, I'll do aquatic base after this stage.
It's done.
Okay, let's get going.
You can use this vehicle to get across the lake.
Pull up that Stelmo stream and play Despacito. Hey Siri, send this chat to Stelmo98 stream. Hey Siri, pull up the Stelmo stream and play Despacito, but like don't actually do that. Like send the words Hey Siri, but not like actually Hey Siri. Oh, I'm having too much fun with this bit. Any duo would be cool. Seeing the characters interact with each other on an adventure at all would be pretty neat. Oh, where are my boxes? Hello, Togo. I didn't listen to the Chaotix case files. I am a level 1 Sonic fan. I'm like a level 1.5 Sonic fan of that. I enjoy the games, but I've had enough osmosis to know a little bit about supplementary material.
The wind is strong in this family.
I've also seen the Paramount movies.
Let's get going.
Osmosis.
The battleship will take off.
Oh, also, for anyone living in the United States, I think it's countrywide, Dairy Queen today is doing a free cone for the first day of spring. They do it every year, and it's today. So, go grab your free cone from Dairy Queen if you like ice cream. You do like ice cream? Well, there you go, Gail. Grab your free cone. Quick, everyone ask questions. Chaos is back. What was for dinner today, Mr. X? Yo, your fiance? Congratulations. Did I know that? I don't know if I did. My goodness, I've been streaming long enough to see 2 people get engaged in my chat. That's fucking wild. You ate my mom? Hey, she's a nice lady, man. Back in October? Yo, congrats, dude. That's awesome. About to hit 7-Eleven, you want anything? Can I get a boneless pizza? When I was in college, the walk to Casey's to grab a quarter gallon, I guess that would be a quart, huh? A quart of chocolate milk and a Casey's pizza was unmatched. Dude, IRL stream the wedding? Haley, can we stream our wedding? In 20 years? Can we live stream our wedding? I'm not invited? What? What? Who are you getting married to then? Is there a side hoe? Is it potential spam? Damn. It's like a time capsule, Chaos. You can always go back to a TF2 or a Call of Duty lobby and experience what the mid-2000s were like. It's just gonna be a cardboard cutout. Oh, it's monetized because you spend so much money on it? Well, the goal is that money wouldn't be an issue by the time we get married. Okay, another 307, but I've practiced enough, it's time to just raw dog it into runs. Right when the music ended too, that was pretty cool. You'll be invited? Yeah, I actually plan on inviting all moderators. Each moderator is getting a private jet sent directly to their house. I am not responsible for any damages that occur because of the plane landing on top of your house. Is this working? It is. We're on the average already? Let's go, baby!
Let's get going.
Oh, okay, let's get going, I guess, is the actual quote. Sonic's just not gamer enough.
Hurry and save Elise.
Am I jummy? No, I don't think I'm jummy. You didn't know my video on my main channel had 101 facts? It's true, I did sneak an extra one in there, didn't I? It does fill me with joy that people still get a lot of enjoyment out of the 100 facts video. So that's probably the most important video I've ever made.
On that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side.
Like, the how Sonic games eventually become good video is probably the most important video I've made, but, like, actually. Just include a mattress sponsor? Alright. Educate Unk on the mattress sponsor meme. That's the third time I've seen it, which is a pattern. Why do mattresses need sponsors anyway? They're already fronts for other things. Because you only buy a mattress like once every 20 years. Actually, a long time ago, like I'm actually talking two or so years ago, I did make a short asking people if they knew what mattress stores did to make money. And I got some interesting answers, like mattress stores have very low costs because they just have to pay for the rent, the lights, and like one worker. Because it's not like, you know, 50 fucking, not like 50 fucking people are swarming the mattress firm to buy one. It's like one couple comes in every 3 days. Johnny has a mattress sponsor? Yo, I hope he got a free mattress out of it at least. Coffee or hot chocolate? Just black coffee. Straight from the Keurig or keg or whatever. However, the water's pushed through those beans. They're all a front for the man! You can make that business model work. I'll fire everyone Monday. Yo. Let's go, baby. Your boy's finally home? I don't have a boy.
Elise, hold on
A
tight.
baba boy? Trying to remember, there was another topic. Did I know Mach Speed can beat all of Tails Wave Ocean, considering that you posted it in Science and Glitch Hunting of the server? Yeah, I do. That also doesn't surprise me at all. Every character can beat Tails Wave Ocean other than Snowboard, I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Bonzo's my dog. The job interview was at a mattress store? Dude, what are the odds? What was the interview like? Do you have a pulse? No, I don't watch Mr. Beast. And I did it because of Mega Mix Mania. I have watched one Markiplier video from 7 years ago called Believe in Yourself. It's a very good video. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, snow gems out. In addition, exclamation mark, jam in the chat. Can I buy party along with us? And let's rave. What's up? Control Shift Escape. Ooh, I should do that on my computer and see what happens. Has Silver Story been done? No, I play Silver last in the speedrun. Oh, Mr. Beast. Sorry. I misread. I read with teacher eyes instead of, No, I don't think I've ever heard of Mr. Beast. What are they about? Hello, Random 2 Socks.
Now that's a big snowball.
Oh, that's why the jiggle bones. Oh, braced. Like based, but with an R. My apologies. What are they about? Is the pronunciation the only thing about them? My favorite Sonic game is Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I gotta be careful when I break it.
Oh! This is why I wanted to say, so the guys who were here yesterday know that I kind of dropped the ideas of doing a Sonic-a-thon, where I play through as many of the main series games as possible, as like a big event in May with sub-goals and stuff. I've worked out some things, and it may be a reality. So if you like it when I do events like subathons or the 24/7 streams, I think you're gonna like the Sonic-a-thon. If I end up doing it. Not 100% confirmed, but I talked with Haley about some stuff, and I have quite fallen in love with the idea, so we'll see, we'll see. More likely to happen than to not happen. My favorite fan game is Sonic Roboblast 2. They asked if I was a people person. Why? For when you talk to the one couple that comes in? And they're like, so what's up with this mattress? It's soft. Not gonna lie though, like a mattress that has the ability to like recline and have temperature settings and shit would be dope.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
I said main series. Repeat after me, Mr. Breastmo. My favorite Sonic fan game is Sonic World, not DX, the OG one. Oh. Wait, I don't get it. Let's get the 360! Hoo! A good standard question, we don't hire extroverts. How come I don't stream SRB2? Because it's just not the game that built the brand. I've also streamed SRB2 before. It was too mean, but I didn't get it.
The whole city's on fire.
Chaos, do you remember back when this was a long time ago. I think it was for Sage 2022. I played the Sonic World DX demo. And on stream, and you and I were just roasting how busted it was. And like how Amy literally, like, you would do one move and you could go from the beginning to the end. I remember the comments on that video. Like, I legitimately felt bad afterward because the devs were We're very apologetic. And I think they made it where there's like a store in that game and you can get it as an upgrade.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it.
Well, I applaud you for not making the Omens joke.
Looks like I can jump from there.
Granted, I don't think there's any better roast than what you did to the Omens, devs. Sonic 3 Air. 3 Complete is also really cool. 3 Complete gives me more of a nostalgic feel. The camera did that because I activated the rainbow gem on the same frame that I hit the dash panel. And the dash panel overrides the transformation sequence, but not the camera.
Here comes a billboard. Yes.
Yeah, it did line up pretty well with the chain jump.
Yeah.
You can also play Sonic 3 Air on your phone, which is great. The only thing... Well, this actually has nothing to do with Sonic 3 Air, but the only thing I don't really like about 3 Air is that I keep trying to find, like, a good Tails mod, like, sprite mod for it. And I can't find one that I like. Like, every one that I've found, there's always a single sprite or several sprites that I don't like about it, and it was usually the flying animation.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Whoa! Are you all coming out to say hi? His weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it comes into view. This bridge is gonna collapse any minute. Whoa! That's not a nice welcome.
Maybe, I guess, if you could configure the remote to work like the buttons.
Cool! It's raining fire!
It is, and it's tough to beat the Mania animation.
Let's head into the volcano!
It was usually, it looked like Tails' tails were helicoptering too far behind him. That I'm just like, obviously you suspend your disbelief to see how Tails could fly in
How'd it last?
in any capacity. I don't think Tails in Sonic Mania is over-animated. I could definitely see that criticism for, like, Sonic and Knuckles, but... Tails? I think Tails is fine. Sonic Mania Tails is basically just, like, an HD version of his Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 sprites anyway. Maybe that's why Tails wasn't updated for Sonic 3, as they just couldn't make good sprites for him.
Thank you, Knuckles.
Yeah, my favorite character, my baby boy, he's fine. Everyone else, though, trash. What about, like, using the Mania Tails sprites in 3 Air Chaos? Since I think it's, like, missing some frames of animation. It just, like, uses the sprites. It's like the Mania sprites, but with the 3NK animation frames.
Eggman! I'd better go help. Gotta hurry.
Yo, what's up, Marco? It's going well on this side of the screen. How's it going over there? Ooh, that was actually cool. I'm gonna use that again.
I'd better hurry up and cross this scale. There's gotta be a switch somewhere.
Radical Train's kind of coming up there in one of my favorite speedrun stages. Section A is really cool to execute, and it's got my favorite Mach speed section. Just for Sonic, though, because the other two characters, the stage is kind of booty cheeks. Going good? Good to hear.
Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Do the cheeks clap? Maybe.
Is Elise on board?
You can play Sonic Mania on Netflix. Does it run just fine?
Elise!
Or is it like PS Now trash? Thank you for that sound effect cameo. See you, Andrew. Okay, so it is like PS Now ass quality. Dog.
Let's run straight up.
Yeah. Ajax told me that I have been imprisoned as a video mainstay and not allowed to leave, which I have no complaints with because Ajax videos are awesome.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that bomb.
I too wonder what the real Super Sonic's gonna be like in last release. Fuck! Yeah, what's the what video is the Tiny Cam meme from? Because I know he like does a bit on it in every video, like with Brain Boy. But which one did Tiny Cam start? Super Sonic? No. You can already utilize putting a piece of debris in front of Sonic to skip the animation. Unleashes... Oh, I guess... I am shocked I haven't watched his Dragon Road video. I love Dragon Road. Because, I won't lie, I already did like Arid Sands, but Ajax's video made me love Arid Sands Day.
Make sure it don't fall in the water. There's a route here.
Eric Sands, yes.
Nice.
No! Put like a... Can you like put a thing in the middle or something?
I'm so happy.
Jungle Joyride should have been in Shadow Gens? Psh, nah. Kingdom Valley was already there. That was the greenery stage. A Hedgehog Engine 2 Unleashed stage would be so underwhelming.
Let's try going up.
Before we go for an Unleashed stage, let's get a Shadow 05 stage in first.
Leave it to me.
What is kind of funny, though, is that you can use the Angry Zor's dev tools to increase Shadow's speed to the Sonic Generation speed. Because if you didn't know, in Shadow Generations, Shadow's boosting is only 10 units of speed slower than Sonic in Sonic Generations.
Man, the staircase.
So,
Now I'll have to use
maybe at some point that'll be worth a playthrough. But otherwise, a fun fact for you.
those enemies seem to be protecting the door for some reason.
Or I guess just to say it, Shadow boosts at 50 and Sonic boosts at 60.
Let's try going up.
Yo, welcome back, Nailin. What's up, Seaside? You can do that? Yo, let's go, Seaside. Blow up your Selma Pogs for Castle Skip. Shindash has got us with a digital circuit, though. So. Castle Skip Pog.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Whoa!
No, Digital Circuit is a terrible stage in Shadow 05. It's probably one of its worst. It's just got the unique art style.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, beat something new.
Playing mods of Sonic games that mess with the level design is nothing out of the ordinary for stuff I've done on stream. The super camera won't activate if there is something obstructing the front of Sonic. So like if you're really close to a box or something, and the tower debris falls in the exact same way every time. So while the debris is falling, I can place Sonic in front of one and transform. And it causes the camera to not swing around. Found that relatively recently. Oh, damn. You don't have to kill him. Del Reef. Time to randomize the falling debris. What? That would actually be cool, though.
That was incredible.
Because it is a bit awkward in, like, Shadow and Silver's. Because you break multiple towers in a row. And it's kind of strange that they fall the exact same way.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
Please don't randomize the way the tower falls, though. There already is a P-06 randomizer. Beats made it 2 years ago at this point.
This used to be a Soliana laboratory.
It's fun to play through, just not terribly fun for content because there are a lot of... To have enough randomization to make it interesting puts you in a lot of no-win situations, so I'd have to cheat to continue on.
Tails.
Sonic.
I wouldn't say the roguelike is necessarily like an upgrade to the randomizer, but it is a more content-friendly version of it, really. I don't know, you'd have to ask Beats. You can adjust the settings of the P-06 randomizer to work just like the SA2 randomizer. Other than, I think there might have been a setting for randomized character voice lines, I'm unsure.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it. When the door opens, it activates the
But I think by default, the SA2 randomizer just randomizes characters and the stage they go through and the music, which you can do. Those three things. Also, Beats meticulously went through all the stages and made it to where every character could complete every single stage, or every single section. So, like, if you want a quote-unquote free mode in P-06, that's the best way to do it. Is to turn on character randomization, because that activates the special layouts. Yeah, it was. I remember those DMs.
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
Like, you mean camera turning speed or character turning speed? I am very excited for the last release's camera pitch setting. Hello, falling boxes. Adjusting the character turning speed would be really weird. Because why would you be able to just adjust that particular physics option and nothing else? Plus, P-06's controls are already sublime. They don't need... All you would do is you'd mess it up. If you had the Frontier sliders in this game. Will 06 get a remaster? I don't have an uncle that works at Sega, unfortunately, so I don't know. You're shocked Kingdom Valley wasn't in Sonic Generations? Well, fun fact for the younger crowd is that I think it was like 2009, 2010, Sonic Team released a poll on Facebook of fans' favorite levels. And Crisis City was in one of the top ones, or like got first place for 06. Because back in the day, Kingdom Valley was not the favorite, especially because most people have bad memories of dying in the Mach Speed section and being sent to prior to the 3 trials of Soliana, since 06 didn't have autosave. So, like, Crisis City was absolutely the correct choice, despite there also being 3 other city levels in the game. Crisis City wasn't worse with the Mach Speed because, well, like, Crisis City's Mach Speed is bad, but you didn't have to redo, like, an hour of gameplay because of the loading screens. Not including if you died. McDonald's! Hey, kid, you want to go to McDonald's? Gen's Crisis City is super good. I'd say it's probably the strongest classic modern pair. Because Classic Crisis City is probably my favorite classic, and then Seaside Modern is my favorite modern. Speed Highway Classic's really good. See ya. I also like Sky Sanctuary Classic, which I think is a hotter take. City Escape Classic is also good. But Generations is just good, so. Yeah, with the signpost and the, like, you can just get some really cool jumps, and then you have the signpost gag, and the little Sonic CD reference, too, with the loop. Classic Speed Highway? There's some top, middle, bottom wrap shenanigans going on in Classic Speed Highway. Shadow's White Acropolis looks tough to speedrun. It can be a little annoying, yeah. Actually, I am curious, and this is a somewhat important question, since both you, Chaos, and Beats are here. Well, like you as in you, Chaos. Along with Beats, is what are you guys doing about the bumpy terrain? Like in White Acropolis? Because I know Rev will shout to the mountains that White Acropolis fucking sucks with its bumpy terrain. But I also think that it would be really weird if all the terrain in the stages were, like, smooth. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like it would lose a dimension of having to pay attention to the game, knowing that you would always just stay stuck to the ground no matter what. Like, I definitely would agree that, like, the Dusty Desert tubes and then some of the terrain in Radical Train and Kingdom Valley are a little annoying. But, like, White Acropolis, personally, I don't think it should be smoothed out. It's already as smooth as it can be. Gotcha. Yeah, just being thrown out of your spin dash is the main complaint. Am I on world record pace? I could be.
You can use this vehicle to get across the lake.
With that key set, it'd be very tough, but there's a possibility. Yeah. I feel like it makes the levels a bit more... I don't want to say real, because I feel like that's dumb. I guess I should say having like the bumpy, uneven terrain that's really annoying to spin dash around makes the level feel more like it's an environment rather than like a stage specifically designed for Sonic to run through. I do have the world record in all stories any percent. It's a very good run. Very difficult to beat. Certainly possible to beat, just hard. I'm running this category right now because it's my favorite category to stream, and because I plan on submitting it to Summer Games Done Quick 2026. Aquatic base, I think, is understandable to be smooth since that's man-made. But I'm more talking about, like, White Acropolis, Crisis City, Flame Core, those kinds of stages. Because it would be strange to me that, like, a rocky terrain is, like, completely smooth and don't cause any problems.
Yes.
Gotcha. I mean, P-06 is nowhere near hyper-optimized. Like, the speedrunning community just isn't large enough, and there's basically no speedrunning community for this game right now. Everyone else has kind of moved on, and I would say that most folks are kind of waiting for last release to get into the game. So, if you want a head start, because the actual movement of P-06 isn't going to change that much between silver release and last release, this is a great time to jump in while nobody's playing the game. You'll have a massive head start. Last release, it's the next release of P-06 that's adding a bunch of content and updates to the game. Mage Day? Hey, nice, dude. Yeah. I mean, I figure you give the content, I give clout back. Sometimes it leads to some, like, people coming in here and trying to fish for a sorts comment, but whatever. If I think the comment's good, I'll use it. It's a fun part of doing the shorts, I think. And I've seen people replicate it in other shorts, so... Think you could mention me in an Unleashed short? That's not quite how it works.
Those things will crawl along walls and sewers that jump sideways. Better watch out.
Gotcha, Beats. Wait, like your previous message, or just me saying you get thrown in the air a lot? Because I would think some of it has to do with the terrain. Like in how Radical Terrain, you can get stuck at the very beginning of the stage, because like the seam is weird. So you can just like continually run into nothing. Basically as if you were running into a wall, except there's no wall in front of you. No, dude, that sucks. Ooh, if you smooth your brain, the level becomes smoother. That's smart. Ooh, that was huge. Actually, kind of bad, because now I have to do this instead of jumping off the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if you have good conversation or ask, like, a question, I think... Like, mainly where it started is that, like, I just kind of had an FAQ, so I was like... Because, like, at the very beginning, I would just do, like, normal highlight shorts of random funny things that would happen on the stream. But then I kept getting the same question so many times over and over again that I was like, well, if I made a short on this, maybe, you know, it seems that a lot of folks who want to talk to me have this question, so I might as well do this and answer it for a lot more people in one fell swoop. And, well, we're where we are now.
Yes.
Sticking off the ground? Wait, what does sticking off the ground mean?
Guess that was all right.
What's your opinion on P-06? Piece of garbage. Poop game. What's up, Blake Wins? What up? It's been a minute and a half? Since what? The issue Rev has? But that's what I'm saying, is it's not broken. Like, I think it would be weird to go down the slopes of White Acropolis and it be completely smooth and never be obstructed ever. Since you last showed up to a stream? Okay. What's up, Crab? How's it going? Yeah, there's a very solid speedrunning community of people who run 06. One in particular, Nick867 and I, are doing a series on racing 06 against P-06. The Sonic and Shadow episodes are on my main channel that you can find through the second link in the description of the stream you're on right now. If you go to speedrun.com, you might be able to find one, or just search on YouTube. I wouldn't be shocked if there was a Sonic Labyrinth speedrun or a Sonic Blast speedrun. I don't think there's enough. Yeah. Couldn't even get the second jump dash out. Whatevs. I uploaded my first YouTube video June something 2021, and I didn't reach over 1,000 subs until July of 2022. Oh, if it got popular? I don't know. The only time weird things get popular is that if somebody makes a YouTube video on it, it gets a lot of attention, and then, you know, folks go crazy for it for like 2 weeks. The 2-week Minecraft cycle kind of extends to most things nowadays. In the era of attention, or era of distraction, depending if you want to be optimistic or pessimistic about it.
Yes.
Cool. Well, just keep making stuff. You learn along the way.
Guess that was all right.
Feel the heat. What's the game? What's the game? Someone's gotta know. Feel the heat.
Is that the doctor's train?
Now you have cred brums? Oh no. Not the cred brums. Kingdom Hearts! Let's go, Zen. Feel the heat. Think I'll hit 100K? I'm sure I will eventually. It's pretty hard to not be successful when you're consistent and constantly improving, which I believe I have the proof to suggest that I am doing both of those things. Well, the only way to learn is by doing, in my opinion, so make more videos. My very first YouTube video was in 2011. Actually, no, it's actually before that. But in terms of a video on a channel that I created, I played some Minecraft. I made a Buildcraft tutorial. Still has 200 views. Pretty hype. Yeah, you got the Heartless on the chest, right? What is your fiance? Think about that.
Yes.
You have 671 videos? Well, I have over 2,000. So, keep going.
Guess that was all right.
The tornado kick is only good in P-06. It's okay in 06.
It looks like their science was pretty advanced. How annoying. Deal with them first.
First video was your own Sonic fan game? I'm not a programmer, dude. I'm not that cool. Wife knew. My bad. 7th anniversary. Wait, you guys getting a tattoo every anniversary? That's dope.
Leave this up to me. This is
Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. MB means my bad.
not careful. I'll fall.
Yeah, the unleashed spin kick's kind of funny. 7 was special to her. Is it because it came after 6? Heh. Heh. Yeah. I actually almost got a tattoo if I didn't go into, if I didn't have a terrible experience at the tattoo parlor.
Yes.
Yo, 51. That's pretty good. I have not watched the Sonic 4 teaser yet. I'm probably going to watch it tomorrow. So no spoilers, please. I wouldn't even type the word spoiler. You might get obliterated. If you do.
That's a jet glider over there. Use the right button to get on.
Yeah. The Boy Scout camp I worked at, the symbol for it, or the logo for it, was a shield. So I wanted to have the 4 Led Zeppelin insignias within the shield, like on my bicep. And I walked into the tattoo parlor, and like I explained it, and the dude was like super rude to me. Now, I know it's not going to be surprising, but like I knew kind of what to expect customer service wise going into a tattoo parlor, but this dude was like super rude to me. He was like, "That all you want?" Or like, "Do you even know what you're talking about?" And I was like, "Dude, what?" And then he was like, "It's gonna cost $100 for me to mock it up on paper." And I was thinking, like, $100 to draw something? Like, I would expect $50 maximum. Yeah, but then I just walked out of there. And it's not like I didn't have experience, because Haley has 4 tattoos. So, like, she was with me. But, yeah, no, I definitely fucked up by walking in and saying this is my first tattoo, for sure.
Okay, we'll find Omega soon. Hang in there. Those enemies. I can't reach you. I'll have to defeat them first.
They're gonna see regardless. See what? No, I understand the actual tattooing. to not be cheap. Because it's like a commitment thing. You know, they don't want you getting a tattoo for 25 bucks and then regret it or like try to sue the tattoo parlor or something like that. But I'm saying for him to just draw it on a piece of paper.
Yes.
New chair check. How's it feeling? Wait, what?
Guess that was all right.
No, this is a good chair for sure. Little peep into the review, but I think for me it definitely has too many bells and whistles.
What he does.
But like, it is certainly a nice chair. See ya. And I would recommend it if it's within your financial means. Before I had the folding chair, I had another chair like this that had the lumbar support and all that. But this one is significantly better than that one.
I'm starting to feel his presence.
And I think this one's like $100 more than that one was. But I'm pretty sure they have 2 other models that are essentially this chair, just like without the extra stuff. So I would recommend that. I think I'm sitting in the EP 500. It's Boulies, B-O-U-I-L-E-S. I'm sitting in the EP 500, but I think there's an EP 3 and 400 as well. Oh, that's Midwest weather. It was well below freezing on Monday, and today it is 79 Fahrenheit, according to my computer, which for my Celsius friends is probably like 23, I want to say, because I think 21 is room temp, so probably like 23 or 24 Celsius. All right, see you, Chaos. Thanks for hanging out. I will make sure to do so. It'll probably be in about... How urgently do you need it? Because I can check after this run. So I can either check in a half hour. You're chilling, no rush? Okay, cool. I will probably be able to look at it in 2 hours or so. Just be annoying if I forget somehow. But I've committed it to memory.
Okay, let's charge ahead.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you're doing.
Yes.
Do. It's snowing again. I just looked outside. Damn. I guess the front that we got made its way over to you.
Perfect.
Which is kind of weird because fronts normally move northwest to southeast, so I guess it must have been a big one to make it all the way up to Maine.
It looks like you need to... This lotus will throw you high in the air.
Yo, sick. Of course, worst key set. Let's go, baby. Or not the worst one. That was actually... Oh my god, this is the IL set. Wow.
It looks like you need to take them down.
I forgot. The high key, it blinks green before you jump onto it, so you can tell right away that it's not over there. So that was a misread on my part. I lost about 5 seconds. What was that shadow time? That was a really good run. 21:20 minus the 16 seconds. That's 5 seconds off of world record. That was a really good time.
What did you think of my beautiful technique?
That I'm back in Connecticut. Oh, nice. Give me more snow. Yeah, that was fast. I think the Kingdom Valley key set was kind of slow, but
The attacks of that flying monster and counterattack.
I do hold the world record. All stories any percent, I believe, is the only record I hold.
The core of the head is his weak point. That's when I must attack.
I simply cannot beat the no-life hyperfixation that Rev is capable of doing with Sonic any percent. If I grinded out the Shadow any percent, I could probably get the record on that. Actually, not probably, because I'm pretty sure, ironically enough, when I recorded the Shadow speedrun footage for the Iceberg video, I'm 99% certain it was record. We just don't have, because I didn't use live split, obviously, because I was just recording for a video. I didn't have live split up, and there's no good way for us to accurately time load this time. So it was voided. But
This is nowhere near.
I can't really grind Shadow or Silver any percent individually because view count.
On ahead.
For last release, I probably can, at least in the first month or two, but...
This whole area is destroyed.
Also, what's up, J-Mac? How's it going? I'm a content creator first and a speedrunner second. P-06 is just kind of like my... If I have an inkling and I want to play some Sonic, this is what I usually do. Because I find it fun, I find the streams good. And it's what most people know me for, so it kind of like all works well. Though I talked about it earlier, but there's probably new people here, is that I do think it is more likely to happen than not to happen that in May, we're going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon, where I play through as many main series Sonic games as possible, from Sonic 1 all the way to Shadow Gens,
Based on how long I charge my psychokinesis.
with like different sub-goals and stuff.
I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my
Start a new book? Awesome. Well, it will be for all of May, so probably. Or at least until I'm done, because like for the classic games, I'll be able to
Those enemies look like they're guarding that cave. It seems I'll need to defeat
probably play through multiple of them. But like for the adventure games,
Great!
I'm not entirely sure what I want to do about Shadow the Hedgehog. Because I'd want to play expert mode.
That was easy.
I could make it a sub goal to change it from expert mode to 10 endings. I'd be fine with that.
Just use
The big 2-0.
Striker.
New decade of age.
To grab that robot's bomb and throw them back.
This ball counts down each time you touch it. Be careful carrying.
But I know that the folks like the big sub-goal type events around here, so... I figured that'd be a fun way to do it, because the idea originally stemmed from that I wanted, like, one big modern playlist of me playing pretty much every Sonic game, so that
Sonic was here.
if someone asked me for my opinion, I could just be like, look at the playlist and watch the video on the game. 16 when I started watching the stream, damn. That's wild.
Probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get messy.
Who said Ooga Booga wouldn't be a sub-goal?
I'll destroy all of you.
The old age of 26, yeah. I would say nowadays, old is like 50. Like, I legitimately hate the stigma around 30.
How about going
Because I've seen it, like the stigma of 30 actually affect people in a negative way. It's like, 30 is not old. Like, we're lucky enough to live in a time where basically no one gives a shit what you do in your 20s. So, like, you literally have a whole decade to figure your life out.
Those enemies look
When babies on the internet started saying that 20 and 30 was old. Even before the internet was popular, it was like, ugh, 30.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball.
I agree. Most of Haley's siblings are in their 40s, and they are quite lively. Bum, 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 bum.
Perfect!
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
I'm 18 years old.
You need to
Guess it's time to say 18 years young. I should have clawed right there. What's up, Astro? I am 27. Thank you very much. I'm in my late 20s. Last time I get to say that, unfortunately.
seems those enemies are involved with that door somewhere. In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did they think they'd stop you with this?
And what's wrong with 30, huh? Hmm?
Where is the entrance to Eggman's base?
Security's tight. You don't want it to be discovered. Be careful.
Exactly. What, that I can't party like a 20-year-old? I can probably shotgun a beer faster than most people in this chat. If the dog's gotta come out, the dog's gotta come out, you know?
Hey, a little further to go until the base. If I use it right, this snowball can be a weapon.
Great. Good.
Arguing about bread for like an hour? Why, should I be arguing about more important things?
That was easy.
Oh, that's why I said half this chat. I know I'm not beating a military man at a drinking challenge. Don't worry. I know my place.
I'm not going to let the English trigger get away.
There's normal drinkers, then there's frat bros, then there's alcoholics, then there's military men.
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door. I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis.
2.7 decades old make you feel younger? No. I don't need to feel younger. I am in better health condition and spirit than I was in my early 20s. I do not wish to go back to them.
That was easy.
That's smart on beats. Maybe you'll understand. So is basically all liquid we consume.
Like this, under Soliana?
Alcohol is water with poison in it, but it's legal poison.
Go and leave the rest up to me. I'll deal with them first. Shadow.
Didn't mean it in a mean way. I didn't take it in a mean way. I'm not sure what you mean. You have not said anything particularly offensive. I don't really get easily offended, because if I did, I wouldn't have made it past like 5,000 subscribers. Or like 6 months of streaming on Twitch.
Looks like I can go down.
It's more fun talking about bread than Sonic opinions. He's got a point. But Beats, which one makes money?
Was this underwater? Looks like I need to wipe out.
If you said something offensive, I would call you out. Is this 3D in my 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. I made a promise to myself long ago that I was never gonna let the internet push me around. Which kind of leads me to be more intense of a streamer. I think for like younger, and I mean like younger people, like maybe 15 and under, they probably come to the stream being like, hey, this is this cool Sonic guy. And I imagine I probably make them uncomfortable with my intensity for not dealing with bullshit. So, probably a bad thing overall, but sort of one of those bad and short-term, good and long-term type things.
I might be able to levitate to that spring.
That's one of the biggest lures to content creation, is it's one of the only businesses where you can say fuck you to your customer, and it's fine. Oh, I tolerate bullshit, or else Beats wouldn't be here. Or Amazon. This fucking guy hates flavored bread.
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
I am still holding a missile, that's bad. Think I have enough? I
I'll
do.
take it from here.
Beats has made content. He's a high-valued customer. I do need to play some more of the roguelike. I haven't unlocked all the cards yet. Also, Beats, well, 1, Castle Skip Pog, number 2.
Good job.
There is, I have a plan brewing to do some sub-goals in May as part of a Sonic-a-thon. Would you want extra card packs for the roguelike and just roguelike upgrades, updates in general to be part of those sub-goals? Like maybe 1 or 2 of them?
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go
I wanted to ask first because I know how hard you worked on the mod, but I figured maybe like a month would be a good break. Hey, in the Twitch chat. Let's go, baby. Names on screen, cemented forever. I recommend playing the 1.0 update. I think it's the best version of the roguelike. Okay, cool. As long as one of the updates adds in world modifiers, we're good.
Around here is unstable with lava. It's probably because of him. I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I don't know. The YouTube streams were really popular, like, in December. But people have kind of fallen off of it, but whatever. I don't really care. Well, like, I care, obviously, because more people talking equals more successful creator, but... it doesn't bother me as much. Yes, Twitch is a significantly better experience than YouTube is. Yep. Best way to watch the stream is using the YouTube player with the Twitch chat. 100%. You get the best of both worlds, since the Twitch player is the better experience.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
The audio's better? Oh, I don't know.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis. I'm coming, Iblis.
You did get a free upgrade. Enjoy being onslaughted by ads. I do see your Prime badge, though. If you haven't used Twitch Prime, you can get a free sub to my channel every single month, and you don't see ads. If you do. Plus, you get the cool emotes and the badge and whatnot.
Nice.
Oh, Dono! The courtesy. But now he can't use his Prime sub. I appreciate the gift, though. Thank you, man. Twitch chat is worse than YouTube chat? Where have you been seeing this discourse? Like one Twitter thread?
What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis? I'll have to get closer and use my...
I also have no idea what they're talking about because Twitch chat is, or YouTube chat's definitely worse than Twitch chat.
Let's go!
Yo, what's up, Goku? How's it going? Do we get the silver dab?
Now
Nope.
all I have to do is take him
That's too
down.
bad. You don't need any excuse to come to the stream, man. Just come if you want to sit and enjoy. Oh, plus 12? Are you kidding me? Wait, why did it stop? Well, run's invalid now. That's too bad.
Perfect!
I accidentally pressed the pause button on the splits. Not that it really matters.
The Iblis trigger. A blue
This was really close to record. This is a good fucking run.
to find silver fast.
Nerf level 4? Level 4 what? Like level 4 boost or something? This is gonna be a low 103 though, unless I have a stupid death. That was maybe like 2 seconds though. It was definitely like little time saves
Be careful. They'll charge in suddenly. Dodge the
throughout the run. Plus like the shadow key set, and I messed up the tropical jungle check and stuff. To get this close for only really grinding all stories this week though is pretty sick.
darn. Line now.
Ah, I see. And then, of course, in Aquatic Base, I got the dreaded 55.
Good.
Yeah. I'm really glad that that wasn't record pace, because I, you know, messed it up. Oh, I thought this was going to be a high, or a low 103. This is a 102.
So-so.
Probably like a 102.50, accounting for the pause. Damn. That's a good run. So good, I wanted to play Blaze Wave Ocean again.
The Iblis trigger. A
Damn. On fire with that.
I need to find silver fast.
Alrighty, folks. As is with the case, pretty much this entire week after the first run here is now a great time to stand up, stretch, get yourself a snack as I go to the bathroom and do the same. I do Sonic stuff every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, you can check that out via just scrolling down on the Twitch player or pressing the third link in the YouTube description. Sends you to an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. So the work's already done for you. Appreciate you all being here as always, and I will see you in a moment.
Let's hurry up. I think I'm rested now. Shouldn't we get going? Could it really be him? Let's hurry up. I think I'm rested now. Shouldn't we get going? Could it really be him? Let's hurry up.
Thanks for your patience, as always. Everyone, welcome back. What's up, Malik? World record this stream, we did get pretty close last run. 15 seconds off. Or, actually less than that. No. I want that. There we go. What's up, Frisk? How's it going? Blaze was saying things while I was gone. Hopefully nothing bad about me. It's a whole cyberspace level, isn't it? Alrighty, let's get cooking. Here we go. World records guaranteed? Surely.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
If I really wanted to, there's a there are a couple settings in Live Split of like best possible time and potential time save, but I like not having them on there just for, well, one, less stress from me for the entire run, but also to make it more exciting when we get to the end of the run. Thanks for the bless, Vex. I appreciate it. And hey, if you're interested in P-06, Vex dropped a brand new video of can you beat P-06 with the gems. Feel free to drop another link to it if you want, Vex. I don't remember if Live Split has a Linux version. I think it does. What's up, Dragon BZ? How's it going? Yo, are we getting the full stop Chris speedrunner arc? That's crazy, dog.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
Doing fine. Good to hear. Regardless of how you're doing, I hope the stream makes things just a little bit better for you.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
Running on the water. Both make no sense, but running on the water is cooler.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Yo, check it out if you like P-06. Which I would imagine is just about everybody here. Unless there's a hater.
Yahoo!
Dude, no problem. I remember back when it was you and me making the videos. It was cool to see it drop. You don't know how to use the gems? Okay.
Police, hang in there.
Yeah. Restart on God. What am I, your puppet, Volt? This dude only coming in, type it in chat when I mess up. Yo, that's huge, Vex.
That was incredible.
Hey, it was just a suggestion, pal. It was just a suggestion. Well, the suggestion was taken. And here we go again. Yeah, Amazon, did you have a Merry St. Patrick's Day? It's like basically Christmas over there.
Nice.
Real
Seems
deal.
longer than 22 months.
Longer? Well, do you know how long 22 months is? The answer is yes, I know you do, because you've had 2 kids. Well, thank you so much for the 22 with Prime, man. I appreciate you.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my
It is, you might as well restart, but you can always move the goalposts to be like, you know, anywhere in Sonic's story I could restart.
Whoa, that's a big one. Ooh, that was close. Jump!
Probably.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch.
But not how to switch gems. You can look up the manual for P-06, which is in the same folder that you downloaded the game in. And it gives the controls for all the control types. Keyboard and controllers.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Yeah, so you know how in Omega's part of Shadow's Dusty Desert, you can get a slope jump in the room after, like, the first hallway? It's the same principle there, but it's much harder to do because Sonic's moving a lot faster. So I kind of just, like, always do the jump, and if I get it, then I do the spring thing, and if I don't, I don't. It's faster, obviously, to not hit the spring, because then you can spin dash into the dash panel and go through the automation quicker, but... In Sonic Colors, though, you can jump and air boost if you want. You don't even need to air boost, you can just move the controller without pressing B. Yeah, I've called it a reverse slope jump, but honestly, I don't know what's happening there. I don't know if it's actually like the game being weird because it's trying to give you a slope jump when you're at the top of a slope, or if it's like how the seams of the collision connect, that like they're not flush and there's actually a small bump, if that makes sense. Kind of like the Kingdom Valley Towers.
Elise, hold on tight.
Yeah, especially switching between Unleashed and Gens a lot now with Unleashed Recompiled. The air boost is pretty short in generations. I don't really know if I have a preference for one or the other. Because the air boost still gives a lot of speed in gens. Easy every time, true.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here.
Sonic Generations is like jump dash is fantastic though. Yeah, I watched the Spider-Man trailer. If the movie is as good as that trailer is, it's gonna be one of the GOAT Spider-Man movies. I don't even like Spider-Man that much, and that trailer got me so fucking hyped. Like, I like Spider-Man, I think he's cool, but I'm not like, oh my god, Spider-Man! Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, stone gems out. Addition, exclamation mark, jam in the chat. Get out about Parlon with us, and let's rave! You can talk about the Spider-Man trailer, I don't care that much. It's only with Sonic stuff. What's up, empathetic gamer? I have a questionable cat jam? Huh?
Now that's a big snowball.
Yeah, the control in gens is just so tight. It's super good. Why are you giving me questionable cat jams? Day's going good on this side of the screen. How's it going over there?
Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base. It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Shit.
Just leave it to me.
I didn't praise Spider-Man. You said it without the hyphen. Sorry, Spider-Dash-Man.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you gotta shake them. We're close to Eggman's place.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spiders can't do very much. Chat World Emblems in SA2, nice. Nice! No, I never watched No Way Home. I've watched like enough YouTube videos to know the general plot of the movie and like know the big moments and like what state it left Peter in at the end. See, I know folks say that, but like I have also seen discourse kind of change to that No Way Home, when it loses the fan service on rewatches, it's not really that great of a watch. So I've heard both things. Let's get that 360! Woo! Those people are wrong. Yeah, but you also like Frontiers, so... That's true, spiders can't spear glide. Bruh.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground.
Well, I already don't like you, Chris, because you laughed when Ash died in Pokemon Movie 1. Web gliding. Yeah, Spider-Man may not be able to spear glide, but he has the one-up on Shadow for just having a game with way cooler movement than Shadow Gens, so... Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. I love that. I wish Frontiers had a level builder, goes into detail, and I wish the physics were better. Well, see, that's the weird thing about mechanics like that, because it's... Oh, wow.
That tornado's
Well, I gotta restart now for hesitating. That's annoying. That's what I get for looking at chat. I always get so comfortable in Crisis City Mach Speed, and then there's always one time where I'm looking and I miss the jump. The only reason I don't like Frontiers is because Amazon likes it. I secretly think it's peak, 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 hype, 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 best Sonic has ever been. Alright, let's go.
Let's get going. I've got to hurry and save
It's mainly the airspeed and control. I assume you mean control in the air. Anyway, the rant I was gonna go on is, like, that's the weird thing in games, is, like, once... If an overpowered thing is found in a game, once the game starts challenging you with the overpowered thing in mind, it suddenly becomes less fun, I feel. Because, like, I definitely found that through Pokemon ROM hacks. Is that, like, yes, I know the whole thing, Pokemon's supposed to be easy, and, like, the difficulty slider of Pokemon is in using different Pokemon. And I think that's what kind of sucks about difficult Pokemon ROM hacks, is that you have to use the strongest mon. You no longer are using the strongest mon because they're your favorite and they can absolutely trash the whole game. You're using the strongest mon because you literally can't use anything else.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
I don't think turning's that bad in Generations. It's pretty tight. But, like, similarly, if there were levels made around spear gliding or the mag dash in Frontiers and Shadow Gens, like, I just don't think that the mechanics would be that fun. Like, I don't mind routes that would, like, require that, but, like, full-on making a whole level, that's like spear glide challenge or something. Hello from the United States. Hey, you enjoy the speedruns? Well, I enjoy doing them, so works out well. Yeah, the decelerate collision on Frontiers is really annoying. Good thing they added a slider to completely ignore the physics. The whole idea of just, like, do the physics yourself is really funny to me. When, like, the optimal way to play the game anyway is to just have everything on max except for decelerate. Well, maybe not everything on max, but everything, like, at one extreme or the other. Except for maybe, like, turning speed. Well, Luxray looks like a dark type. So that makes sense. I would say, like, the most common things are, like, Luxray, dark type, Milotic as water fairy, Charizard as fire dragon, Snivy as grass dragon. Shadow Gen's good? I definitely think so. The best 3D Sonic game to come out since Sonic Generations. Certainly. Or I guess I should say, the best Sonic game that has 3D in it. Hello, Chad.
I'm so happy.
Well, just don't send it out against an ice type, silly. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, stumble gems out. Addition, exclamation mark, jam in the chat. Good night, party along with us, and let's rave. Hello, sad train guy. Sonic Mania has some 3D in it? Where?
Now that's a big snowball. Jump! Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base. It looks like that container will explode. I gotta be careful when I break it. If I can
The special stages, yeah.
I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
Okay, my bad then, internet. The best Sonic game with playable 3D. Or you know what, I'll just say the best Sonic game since Sonic Generations except for Mania. There you go. Fixes it for you, now you can be happy.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them.
Thanks.
Nice.
We're close to Eggman's place.
Yeah.
Sweet!
Just made it.
If S-Rex were the same as Shadow Jets, I'd like the S-Rex to be a little bit harder. I feel 5 or so runs would be like a good medium for getting an S rank in a stage.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up.
Like, what's the point of having the other 4 ranks if you're just gonna get, you know, it on your second try. Let's get the 360! Hoo! Yeah, I don't think there's a 100% reward. That's why you gotta dig into fan games and fan projects, because they have all the soul of old gaming. Or playing like a Resident Evil game, because even the new Resident Evil games have like 100% rewards and shit. Which is crazy. I legitimately thought until I played Resident Evil 4 that Capcom was just another like dirty AAA company when it came to their games, but at least with the Resident Evil and Mega Man games I've played, like there's definitely soul still in the people that create those games, which is cool. I do have to play RE4 again, since I didn't finish it. Oh darn. Yeah, the only problem I'd say with Unleashed is like the metric of the S rank is very weird, because there are like a lot of things that get calculated. Oh god. Okay, I was on the platform. You gotta use Ashley in the armor. Well, I guess you didn't have it unlocked. Well, that's what I appreciate about 06 is that it's like it's 50k for every stage. And like the game tells you on the results screen because it like flashes the thing at you.
Here comes a billboard.
Or maybe that just tells you the ring count. I don't remember.
Jump.
So like you already know going into it
Yeah.
what you need to do. Yeah.
That was incredible.
But I also feel that like rank by score is very strange in a game series that incentivizes you to go as fast as possible throughout the stages. That's why like I kind of suggest like that you can get an S rank, kind of like in Adventure 2, how you can get an auto A rank if you perfect the stage with all the rings. Like in P-06 or just in Sonic games in general, like you can get an S rank through time or through score or through other things.
When it comes into view. This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
Because, you know, it is weird to, like, zoom through White Acropolis with Sonic in this game and then get a B rank.
Whoa, that's not a nice welcome. Piece of cake, no sweat.
That was a nice car door, Proto.
Cool, it's raining fire.
Oh, I didn't need to jump.
Let's head into the volcano. Whoa, the flame died.
Yeah, Flame Core's music is really good.
How'd it last?
Appreciate the visual movie feeling S rank. What do you mean?
Thank
Yeah, the cavern's very good.
Whoa! Yeah!
Bum bum.
Too easy. No sweat.
06 has the best S ranking mechanics, even if it's a garbage game. Like, conceptually, I like that every single stage is 50k. Is it gonna make some stages naturally easier to S rank than others? Yeah, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. Because it's about mastering that particular stage, not how mastering that stage compares to other stages. And like, if one's easier than others, then that's fine. The only problem with it is ring bonus is way too overtuned. But I think that's more because time and enemy is so imbalanced in retail. Yo, Windows 11 stutter, let's go, baby.
Elise's train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Well, skipping parts of the level design has always been what Sonic's about, like cutting corners. That's what's so fun about the adventure games,
Is Elise on board?
is finding the skips, so now you no longer have to take the long winding route around. Which is like the boring part of linear Sonic levels, is that there's only so much to skip. Because the level design you skip is just as important as the one you go through. I like to compare it how like Spider-Man PS4 web swinging wouldn't be as cool if there was just a void below you.
Let's run straight up.
Shadow Gens without the Spear Glide feels a lot more intentional, yeah.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that vine.
We're getting out of the cave.
Is it hypocritical, Dono? That's one of those... That's one of those, I'm gonna use my words to try to take you down a peg, but joke's on you, I'm already at the lowest peg possible.
Let's rip. Elise, are you all right?
Not pegging you? Well, not yet. Wait a minute.
Make sure I don't fall in the water. There's a route.
Well, in saying this to the void,
Nice.
there surely can't be a way to change what region your Switch is in. My very rhetorical question.
I'm so happy.
Probably Adventure 2.
Let's try going up.
RE4 isn't worth it, you take that back. I don't encourage methods in which to sidestep things, Proto. Which I figured, I kind of pick up on being a VIP and all, but whatever.
Hey, not bad.
Do you need RE4 on the Switch? Don't you already own it on, like, 2 different consoles? I have played Rerush.
Those enemies seem to be
Sorry, not Rerush. I've played Rerun.
like I've got to defeat them first.
Rerush looks a little too mechanically dense for me, from what I've seen.
Let's try going up.
Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
I know, but it was still explaining methods in which to sidestep things. That's my point, man. Castle skip pog.
That's a lot.
I will never be the same again. Mega Mix Mania is dope.
Leave this up to me. You go after Elise.
But yeah, that is very strange. Oh my god. Do we have to argue about it? Like... If you'd like to talk about it, you can do what I did when the question came up.
That was incredible.
I do the sidestep when I cha-cha slide.
The battleship will take
I have not watched the Sonic 4 teaser yet. I'll probably watch it on stream tomorrow.
Unauthorized access in Area 1. Eliminate immediately.
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
This used to be a
The chili you had yesterday was a good chili.
looks like it was really advanced. Sonic, this mysterious ball has a slight magnetic force. If you attack the switch, the magnet will activate.
There we go.
Sonic,
Amazing chili? Yo.
door. Leave it up to me.
Chili is so good. Yo, what's up, Glitchy? Long time no see. Welcome to the stream, man. Beats, have you gotten to play RE4 yet? Or is the Resident Evil hype over?
Just wait, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You were a big help. Dang it! When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
You know what I hear is a solution for a problem like that, Beats? Have you considered NordVPN? Not sponsored. Hype is kind of over. Ah, rip. Look at that. Just a little over 2 weeks since RE9 released. Mm-hmm.
Passing Area 2. Intruder. Passing Area 2. Area shutdown system activated.
You could also play RE5 alone and have the AI control the other character.
Uh-oh. How about a little help?
My bad. You have nothing to be bad about. Watch when you can watch. Don't when you don't. I'll be here, thankfully, for at least a little bit longer.
Where's the switch to turn off the laser?
I've got on-demand videos on both my channels, so you can always rewind the stream. Can you not change it to AI mid-playthrough? Unless you're using it as a reason to complain about Astro, which I fully understand, because Astro does that all the time. I'm surprised RE9 doesn't come with VR, because I think RE4 Remake does. Worse than Astro, though? I don't know, Chris. There's already a mod that integrates the cutscenes into P-06, if you want to play it like that. I don't know why you'd actively want to make P-06 worse, but that's your choice, man.
That was incredible.
Amazon, how many times have we started playing games and then you dipped out? Also, when it's the streamer, man, it's fine. But when it's Astro, oh, I feel like I'm being mean. The favoritism is insane. It's probably because I'm not in the Discord server, isn't it? How many races have you dropped out of? I'm not saying Sonic 4 wasn't enough. I'm just giving the hypocrisy that I am seeing on display here. Minecraft. IRL reasons, yeah, Classic.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know right away.
I'm gonna throw up more syllable word just because I use serendipitous. Me? I don't know if I've ever used a 4-syllable word on stream. I don't think I talk like that. What would be a common 4-syllable word that I would even use?
I'll show you my real power.
Acropolis is 4, right? Acropolis. Oh, well, there you go.
What is he up to this time?
Yeah. What kind of question is that, Amazon?
Let's both
You never beat Minecraft.
off balance so we can knock it down.
This guy. I'm just giving you trouble. I did use Defenestrate for a while.
Looks like the door ahead leads into the base. There should be a switch somewhere.
Oh, hypocrisy is... yeah.
We got out of the base, but security's really high. Let's see. You don't want to get caught in the searchlight. You're going to have to use
It was shooting fire. Well, no, you can't reword to make you right. That's cheating.
Haha. Dr. Eggman is no match.
Complicated is 4 letters.
We don't need to stay long. Let's go.
That voice chat's really doing you dirty, Garp.
Be able to get outside.
There are 5
Yo, the #1 Stelmo fan. Let's go.
Some solid. I'll have to use missiles.
I've never played a Rayman game. Evening, Riverium. Runs are pretty good. I was 15 seconds off of world record last run after like
Now we can get out.
4 days of running this back, so that was cool. Had some trouble getting a second run going, but we're here now. Hopefully should have time to sneak in a Megamix Ranio run after this. At least I hope.
Guess that was
I would just defenestrate them though.
what a faraway place to
What would the
stay.
proper grammar be there? Defenestrate through them? I feel like defenestrate through them is redundant.
The jet glider doesn't have much armor. I need to be careful about running into.
Yeah, probably. I'm definitely focused on the Sonic, and my current obsession outside of the stream if I'm chilling and playing games is Pokemon right now.
Throw bombs at you from the walls. Be careful.
When my back got hurt in February, it reawakens the Pokemon in me. The Poke-nerd. From yesteryear. And because Haley is playing Black and White 2 with me, and it's been very fun. Pokemon Black and White 2. We also unlocked a new relationship joke in Ducklet. I didn't give a fuck about Ducklet until Haley was like, dude, this duck is so awesome. She nicknamed it Buck because it's a blue duck. And it's so funny because in Ducklet's animation, he like waves. So it's really funny when he like fucking takes out a Pokemon and then just goes. And Ducklet is now one of my favorite Pokemon. Because I find that incredibly funny. And enjoyed it kind of. Ooh, what's the kind of? Ah, the controller I see. Boomer choice. Wait, are you into Pokemon now, Beats? Did I miss something? What's the hip and cool Pokemon I need to be playing in today's day and age? ZA, probably. So just the newest Pokemon game? I don't need red or food, I need a Switch too. Maybe. I'm sorry, Mega Greninja came out in 2016, hate to tell ya. Hashtag battle bondability. When I'm more popular, I would definitely also want to do a Pokethon, where I play through all of, like, the somewhat main series Pokemon games. So I'd probably do, like, red/blue, yellow, gold/silver, crystal. I'd probably also do Colosseum and XD, because I did play Colosseum and XD when I was younger. He's recolored while upside down. Wait, does he literally have the Ash Greninja elements? Like the hair and shit? Well, I have a bit of a I guess, odd mindset, is that, like, video games are one of the most well-preserved things in terms of, like, if you buy a video game 5 years later, you're probably going to get that video game for less than it initially costed, with a bunch of bug fixes and probably additional content for less than the original game's price. Like, when it came out. So, like, I'm also very much, like, a business and finance-oriented person, so the price of things is the price things are put at is what the seller believes is the maximum value people will pay for it. Like, the maximum value that most people will pay for it. So, like, if they put Fire Red Leaf Green for 20 bucks and people buy it, then people buy it, you know? It's not about how much it costs, it's about whether the price is worth it to you. Oh yeah, I played a ton of Pokemon XD. Check shitposting. There is some automation at the end of Crisis City I could look then. Yeah, it's a very weird thing because, like, if you're mad because you can emulate it for free, then just emulate it. Like, I don't understand. I don't know what that means, Chris, but cool. My first and last Pokemon game until I got Violet, that's crazy. XD is super cool, though. If XD had Colosseum's protagonist, it would just be the GOAT. Hello, Memo. Yo, Volt, if you're still here. Someone in YouTube chat said happy Muckbray. I don't know what that means. But it's in relation to Islam, I'm pretty sure. How much money is a regular Charizard? I don't know. I don't really keep up with the cost of cardboard, so... Or, sorry, Mubarak. I pronounced it wrong. Yeah. It's a very strange thing to me that, like, the best way to get a company to not do things you don't like is to not financially support them. Because a company or any business, any human being cannot exist without receiving more money than they spend. But also, even discourse on the internet is a small subset of Pokemon fans. Pokemon's a juggernaut, and they can release whatever they want, whether you agree with it or not. It's just that there are avenues in which you can find very soul-filled, very cool Pokemon games in 2026, so I don't really find it to be much of a problem with whatever Nintendo does.
I can't fall off here.
Nintendo's not really much different than any other company in 2026. They just get all the flack because they're the popular one. Well, see, here's the thing, too, is that I think there's a big... And I experienced this a lot when my high school friends all had Androids. And I had an iPhone. Is just because there is a better alternative does not mean that the base thing is bad. Like, there are a lot of people that are going to buy Fire Red and Leaf Green for 20 bucks and have a good-ass time. So it's like, who cares? Like, of course, there's always a want for things to be better. But... in today's day and age, with pretty much every game series, there are dedicated people that, like, are just like, I want to spend my free time making this game better. And, like, everyone gets to benefit from it. It's honestly incredible. Very appropriate for this stream as a topic as well. Yeah, just for, I guess not a reiteration, there's no good way to display the rules on YouTube chat, but don't discuss piracy in this stream.
Yes.
Video puts a stranglehold on future chips while liquidating their bank account. I don't know what that was in relation to.
Perfect.
Nah, no problem. Unfortunately on YouTube, I guess I can put it in the description, but who's reading a description of a YouTube stream?
I've got to stop the doctor's train.
I guess it can just be there for the sake of I do have it there.
I'm sure there's a way to stop the train.
The barrier is stopping me! Hurry up and take down the barrier! The barrier's down! Farewell!
I read that as only sales IC and got very confused. Yeah. Well, what makes it stupid is the subtitle. Is just whoever subtitled that voice line was very lazy that day. Because I'm sure the direction that Jason got was, you're falling through a tube of fire geysers. Honestly, appropriate reaction. Then someone heard that voice line and went, ack.
I'll be able to catch up with the doctor's train ahead. The light is lighter than the weather, and it's easy to steer. I can jump over the area without any cargo. I'm going to have to destroy the train so it doesn't get away. You think that those attacks are going to keep me away?
I am kind of surprised that they put Ash Greninja into the games at all. We all live in a yellow guy submarine. True.
Guess that was their science was pretty advanced.
I know. You could get him in the demo. You could get Greninja with Battle Bond in the Sun and Moon games. Or Sun and Moon demo, actually. That's what you got for beating the demo. That's what I was saying, is I'm surprised that he was in the games at all.
There must be a switch for the door ahead.
Yeah, how dare you question my Pokemon knowledge.
This against me.
That is your bad.
Silver, let's split up and chase our own targets.
Amazon's blessing the chat? Ooh. Returned? You are here significantly less than you used to be. I appreciate you being here, though. Yeah, Channel of Sonic is gone with the wind. Yeah, it's usually a Shadow Hum and a high. Whatever works, man. Well, I'm doing the other side this time. Feeling spicy today, I guess. I don't know, maybe. Isn't Final Fantasy VII the only... No, that's a lie. Never mind, I'm not going to finish that. I imagine there will be another Smash game.
That's a jet glider over there.
I would be very surprised if the Switch 2 didn't get a Smash Ultimate Deluxe or whatever. Final Fantasies have I played? 0. Other than, like, maybe 6 hours of the 7 remake. Like, the first disc. What's up, Roxas?
When this job is over, I want to come back here.
What about Omega?
The hyperfixation has moved. So when's our Resident Evil 4 race, Amazon? Oh yeah, Ultimate looked like it was a fucking headache and a half the entire time. If I want to start with Final Fantasy, I'd want to start with Final Fantasy... There's, like, for the Switch, a Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster collection that's 1 through 6. I'd probably play through them in order, to be honest.
Okay, you'll find Omega soon. Hang in there. Those things.
At the ball puzzle thing? In RE4? You mean the one you were having trouble with? Allowed to say one thing about that topic with proper redactions? What topic? The teaser trailer? No. No.
I need a hover vehicle to get across the ocean.
I thought you solved it though. Four, 6, 5, 3, 1, and 2. See, that'd be a weird way to play it though, because aren't 4 and 6 like the best ones? So like, why would I just immediately get the best ones out of the way?
Guess that was all right.
Well, I guess I can show you what I do when,
No matter what he does.
Like, I think it'd be cool to go into Final Fantasy 4 and 6 with the knowledge of the prior games under my belt, rather than... Is the 1 through 6 bundle on Steam? Because then obviously that allows the remake ball puzzle. Or crystal ball puzzle. It's definitely harder. It's significantly harder than it is in the original game. Oh, okay. Then I would get it on Steam. I thought the bundle itself was only for Switch.
Not to get caught up in this sand wave. Omega.
Yo, what's up, Goober? Yeah, the Sonic movie 4. That's exciting. No spoilers on that. Please. I'm gonna watch it on stream tomorrow. Because it feels like a Good Friday thing. I feel like 50 bucks is probably worth it for 4 and 6 alone, so... The only one of them I would... Are, like, the bugs fixed in the Pixel remasters? Because I know there's, like, weird shit in, like, 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure. My Final Fantasy knowledge pretty much begins and ends with, Some Call Me Johnny's reviews. The hard part about Final Fantasy, though, is that, like, obviously they're very long games. And I don't think they're particularly good stream games. Like, at least, like, the ones that I want to play, basically, like, 1 through 10. Well, it wouldn't be rough if, like, the audience was still there. So obviously not right now, because it's like the polar opposite of Sonic, but...
Okay, let's charge ahead.
Good to know. Well, like I've said, I would, along with Resident Evil, I would like to do a Pokethon, where I play at the very least through all of 2D Pokemon.
I'll defeat Megalus, no yes.
It's kind of like with the Sonic-a-thon idea. 1 month of every year from here on out, I just do an a-thon of a game series.
Perfect.
Do I need anyone else? Yes. Yes is the answer. Mario-a-thon would be dope.
It looks like you need to find. This lotus will throw you high in the air.
My favorite starter is Bulbasaur. I'm very vanilla.
It seems there's a bomb inside.
Well, by the time I do an FF-a-thon, it would probably be when I'd have, you know, a team of people. What the fuck? Wow, I have been doing this key read terribly. Like a team of people working on the channels with me, and not just me. Because, like, once the YouTubes and the streams make enough money to where I can hire a team of people to take over the second channel, streams are probably going to be a lot longer. Since all I'll have to worry about is the main channel. Oh, I'm sure I could.
For me, it's a piece of cake.
She had so many everywhere that I see why she's an ex.
You can use your power to grab the attacks of that flying monster and counterattack.
Just keep practicing, Roxas. Best way to get better at P-06 is to just play it. Thankfully, this is a game that doesn't have many, like, crazy tricks you have to learn or anything in terms of, like, you learn this glitch, you skip half of the level. Like, it's just getting better and better at the game's movement. We'll stick to thumbnails, Proto. Silver took me a long time to learn. Like, it took a lot of brute forcing to wrap his gameplay around my head. Time-wise, he's my worst category, even though I think my actual worst category is Shadow, because the most inconsistent one. Like, for Silver, I'm 30 seconds behind world record on my PB, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's 20 seconds. But, like, I am consistently 20 seconds behind world record when I do attempts of Silver. But with Shadow, it's anywhere from matching record to a minute behind. Goku chat's gonna be the team? No. I wouldn't hire my friends. That's a recipe for disaster.
It looks like this lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
Silver's cool as shit in his character design and abilities.
If I can hit that
Personality and how he's portrayed in the story, not so much.
those enemies look like they're guarding that cage. It seems I'll
That's
need to
sick.
defeat them first. Got to hurry.
Yo, use Flipnote Studio to edit.
Nice.
It seems he defeated them first.
Seems he did, Joss. Thank you for the 38 with Prime, dude. That's fucking crazy, man. Appreciate the hell out of you.
Easy.
Which is funny to say because Silver's the easiest speedrun to get into, I think, because he's so precise.
Trigger.
There's, like, nuance to his movement, but everything works in a very predictable way. And, like, if you teleport dash, you're already as fast as world record because there's no variance in the teleport dash speed. Yo, sick. We had a stoppage. The dad multiplier is 2x, true. It's crazy that I've even been around long enough to have people subscribe for that long. It's really cool.
Leave this up to me.
Amy.
I feel it. Sonic
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Super Silver's pretty neato. Amy! That's a Violus command. Which is crazy that I now talk about Violus like American Idiot.
sees you, things could get messy.
Oh, Sonic easily. He's
I'll destroy all of
got the most abilities.
There's gotta be a switch around here.
He's not dead, he just kind of vanished along with Cookie. In terms of VIPs, Verge just stopped coming by one day.
Now you can move on, right?
Which was crazy because probably a solid 2 years he was a regular here.
Not careful. I'll fall.
Attacks are useless while the shields are in place.
Yeah, Violus is cool.
Defenses are down.
Shame what he did to that sink though.
Heating up if I use my power over there. Those enemies look like they're guarding that door.
As one does.
Start by getting rid of them.
Oh yeah, this level's absolute ass cheeks in Vanilla 06. When I start putting together the 06 v P-06 Silver Race video, I do not look forward to having to record segments in 06's Dusty Desert. I could be lazy and just desktop record someone else's footage. Wireless, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, Shadow, easily. Shadow's cool as fuck.
Eggman's base is ahead. Let's hurry.
All right.
And then multiplayer, yeah. Me and my brother played very little of 06 multiplayer. Do. Do 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 do.
It seems those enemies are in
True.
touch with that door somehow. In any case, let's try defeating them first. Did they think they'd stop me with this?
Yeah, the most nostalgia I have for 06 multiplayer is watching the Super Gaming Brothers video on it.
Security's tight. You don't want to be discovered. Be careful.
Oh shit. I should have waited a bit. Cool, and I get the slope jump the second time, of course.
Okay, a little further to go until the base. If I use it right, this snowball can be a weapon. Great!
Good.
Good.
That was easy.
Buy Sonic a boat? Yo, smart boyfriend. Did I catch some March Madness today? No. I don't have any subscriptions in which I could even get that.
I guess I've got to break down the door.
The only subscription I have is YouTube Premium.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis.
Which I suppose you could say is for the business.
I can jump up and grind there. Great!
Yeah, I think it was because Johnny was moving out of state, but then he eventually made the decision to move back. I don't know.
A laboratory like this?
Weird way to say RE4 challenge runs. I did watch a couple of those. Yo, you should go say hi.
Shadow, I'll be looking out.
He'll go, hey, what's up? And you'll go, oh, I hang out in Selmo's streams a lot. And he'll go, Selmo? Who's that? Maybe. He cameos in a lot of videos, though. Like regular 06 or P-06?
Looks like I can go down.
Shadow with pause clipping is fun.
Those enemies look like they're
Retail 06 is a lot more fun if you know how to break it, because it basically becomes a different game, just not a Sonic game. Shadow's alright. He's cool when you're not doing the combat with him. 100%, yeah. What's up, Esther? Sonic is. For a while on Fanatical, I want to say, RE4 Remake Gold Edition was $17, which is just like crazy price. You were sleepy? What? Is this 3DMI 3D Sonic game? Get the hell out of here. Yeah, I didn't realize how bad people consider RE3 Remake to be. It's like the only one that's bad. Bad.
Perfect.
Sonic Forces is dirt cheap, while X-Gens is full price. Oh. The quality is quite a bit different between those two. Well, that's what's funny, is that the original is also a very rushed game. Ah, I see, Apollo. Hello, Ivy. Wow, what a way to come in. Legit question, do you just like every considered bad Sonic game? Because track record's pretty good so far. And then don't like the considered good ones? Oh, you said you liked 3 and K yesterday, so... one small pass.
Nice.
One small pass for man. Nailin, thanks for the gift sub, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. I just try to enjoy as much as I can. Good cope message, good cope message. Lost World's a fun game. Cool.
I'll take it from here.
Hyperbole is a bit of a problem for me. Don't worry. Everyone's kind of started to talk like content creators because hyperbole draws attention. Attention makes money. Slash clout, whichever you prefer. Castle skip pog. Let's go.
Good job. I'll go on ahead.
The middle isn't fun anymore. See, but is Nemesis really that different from Mr. X? Like, from what I've seen of both games, like, 3, both in its original incarnation and in the remake, just looks like a retread of 2. Yo, that's a lot of pogs there, Joss.
Perfect.
Ah, I see. Isn't that kind of how those elements play out in modern games anyway? Is Mr. X not automated?
The ground here is unstable with lava. It's probably because of heat. I'll take care of this. Get out of my way.
Oh, great. Wow, that was very lucky. Gotcha. So I would really like 3 Remake because I would know when when Nemesis is coming and I wouldn't be scared. Got it.
No matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
RE games are on sale all the time, and I cannot recommend RE4 and its remake enough. Both games are legendary.
You're not gonna get in my way, Iblis. I'm coming, Iblis.
I guess we'll see whenever we have the RE-a-thon. Yo, sick.
What is that thing?
I would definitely want to play the original games as well. Because I think that well, I'm sure 2 Remake and 3 Remake also have, you know, like, limitations and, like, ammunition and all that. I don't know if I'd play the original RE1. I'd probably play the original RE1. Instead of just RE0.
Okay, let's move on. What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis?
I have a pretty impressionable mind. Oh gosh.
Directly.
We're gonna be seeing Proto in the streets here in a minute.
Let's go!
Nice job.
Oh, there's a hype train going on? Oh, it's a treasure train. The higher it goes, the more of a discount there is. That's interesting. Why can't that happen during an a-thon?
Good.
Why's it gotta be during a random stream, Twitch? Hmm? Okay, so I need to check shit posting.
Perfect!
It's not quite Astra Ninja, but I see what you mean. Amazon.
The Iblis trigger. A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find silver fast.
I mean, you can like a single game in the series. I've only played Resident Evil 4. My brother thinks I'm autistic, but I never got that checked out. The general public only started caring about that stuff pretty recently. Gotcha. Never played Resident Evil? Well, the games are always cheap. If you ever want to give it a shot.
Darn. Why now?
Are all the games on Steam? Even like the OG 1, 2, and 3? I imagine no, because I think I recall hearing something about how Capcom thinks like the remakes replace the original games or whatever. Dude, we should do a 420 stream. Gotcha. She was like, this one's different. When is... It's on a Monday? Why not? You just didn't know you were cool like that? Yeah. Ever since I smoked weed for the first time, I've always preferred it to drinking. Except for the fact that, like, I'm a super lightweight and I get super lazy. So, like, if I'm in a social setting, like a party setting, I definitely want to drink. But, I think Haley's gonna be home soon, and we're going to Dairy Queen for the free cone today. If you live in the United States and have a Dairy Queen near you, for the first day of spring every year, Dairy Queen does a free cone. So go grab it if you haven't. But I don't know if I'm gonna finish this run, but I'm gonna try with the little Mega Mix Mania. Leukemia survivor? Hey, I knew a leukemia survivor. Went to school with me. Some crazy shit, man. Glad you made it out. No, I would not like to save my splits. I don't know if that didn't save the new one I got earlier. I'm pretty sure they saved, but, let's go. Oh, I don't have a recording on. I should probably record just in case. Yeah, I'm so glad you survived leukemia, because now I have one extra viewer. Oh, thank goodness. Dude, is he being serious? Put a digital game on clearance, that's funny. Do. You'll have to kill your view streak tomorrow? Isn't there something like you can view it offline or something like that and it'll work? I don't remember. But I think I recall someone saying that.
Nice.
I'll look at that in a second. I gotta focus more on this one since I don't know it as well as P-06. Whoa! Outran the camera there, that's pretty neat. Ooh, that was close. Although I would have lost a lot of time there, because this, this way is significantly faster. Humor's how I get through it. Ain't that the best part of humor? Tension releasing for everyone, usually, if it's funny anyway. Nog, thanks for the 19, bro. Appreciate you, man. I definitely recommend, since you mentioned Mega Man and Metroid, for me, I definitely recommend Mega Man X, even if you're not, like, a 2D platformer fan. I think it's just one of those games that, like, every gamer needs to have played. Because I believe it to be a perfect video game. The light dash broke again. That happened yesterday, too. I guess we'll go this way. I guess if I enter that light dash with, like, any semblance of speed, it just breaks for some reason. I need to go up here. Oh, alright, guess we're not. It's so funny, because Sunny Shores 2 is honestly one of the two hardest stages in the run. This and Misty Maze 2 are both tough, compared to every other stage. And the boss here is annoying.
It's showtime.
I don't think RE4 is like a perfect video game, though. In terms of Metroid, I can't recommend the 2D Metroid games enough. Except for, like, the original Metroid 2. Or Samus Returns. The only Metroid 2 I recommend is, AM2R, but... Wow, still a ton of time save, even though it was a pretty sloppy stage. That's crazy. Oh, I'm running against average splits. That makes sense then. Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't have that luxury in text, and that's why things get taken literally on the internet so much. That's why you gotta be careful with how you write things out. Because, like, the hard thing about interacting with a streamer sometimes is that it's, like, sort of like the commonplace archetype to, like, be dry humor and sarcastic, but not everyone reads text that way, myself included. But, like, I think just because, like, that's how a lot of people who indulge themselves in internet gaming are in real life. They just kind of assume that when they go into a stream that the streamer's already gonna know they have dry humor and are being sarcastic, but that's not the case all the time. I don't know if what I said made any sense, but I hope it did. Ooh, that was really close to fucking this up. That is true. I also very much loathe Beats YT3, if that's even his real name. Probably isn't, knowing that scumbag. Yeah, even tone tags are hard, though, because sometimes people use tone tags, but still mean it. So, like, it doesn't, Yo, nice. I don't, like, smoke anymore. If I'm indulging in THC, it is with, it's via drinks or edibles. Just because, like, it's literally all of the upsides with none of the downsides, and it's way easier to limit yourself or, like, gauge your dosage. Especially considering I'm a lightweight, it's, something I have to think about. Yeah, I'm only just doing crazy hard drugs. This is a joke. Please don't ban me. Ah, no! Oh, piss off. I don't have time to reset. And there's nowhere... I don't know how to do the, like, fast thing in the special stages. And there's nowhere you can jump off to course out. And if I hit exit, it's back to the title screen, so... Bad news all around here. Time lost, baby! Thankfully, this is the only, like, giant ring scare in the whole game. So this is gonna be Sonic any % plus a Chaos Emerald. The weird liver enzyme thing? Oh, jeez. So, wait, you had leukemia, and now you have, like, a cancer that you have to live with? That's wild, bro. I know that's a pretty mundane reaction to something like that, but I don't really know what else to say. It's kind of like one of those GDQ moments where there's one of those donations that are like, you know, my grandpa was near and dear to me. I lost him way too early to cancer and whatever. And then it's like, alright, so anyway, about this Pokemon game. Mario strats are optimal, by the way, if you were curious. Oh, I see. I thought remission meant it did go away, though. Like, eventually.
It's showtime!
Let me through. God damn it. Oh, we're here now. You definitely can. Like, being a person who's done GDQ. Like, it's not nearly as stressful. It's a lot of fun, actually. Especially if you're just, like, on commentary. Like, I don't mean it in a bad way at all, but it's like the bar is very low. Like, I've watched many entertaining GDQ runs where the people on the couch are literally silent, and it's like just the runner talking. Everybody there is, like, very nice. And if they're rude, they're usually kicked out, because, like, no real reason to be rude. The remedy to nervousness is just preparation. Oh, I know for a fact that there are lots of people I've talked to with social anxiety on GDQ. My question for you is what is a cooler statement to say? I didn't do this thing even though I wanted to because of my social anxiety, or I did this thing anyway despite of my social anxiety? To me, there's one statement that's cooler than the other, personally. Because that's the really cool thing about confidence, is that you already have it. Again, this is just funny Sonic Man's ideas in the world. Is, you already have maximum confidence, because the definition of confidence is doing the thing in spite of being scared of doing it. That's what being confident is. So, like, if you do the thing in spite of being fearful of doing it, you are confident. No, that's what I'm saying, though. That's the beauty of it, real deal, is that there is no such thing as fake confidence. I knew I was gonna get frozen. This was dumb. Didn't get punished. Disagreed. You don't think there's such a thing as fake confidence? Why is that?
It's showtime!
I think there is. Well, how do you fake confidence? Take it from a cancer patient? Hey, fair, I will. Because at least to me, the only way you could fake confidence is actually being terrified, but doing it anyway. Which is just being confident. It just doesn't feel like confidence, but that's what confidence is. Oh my god. Alright. I think I can course out on this one. Confidently incorrect? Well, that I don't think that has anything to do with faking confidence. That's just being wrong. Oh, I didn't split on Skitty excerpts. We're both We've both seen comments on Tomic's nonsense as if it's facts, people being, and then they retaliate. What? I read the whole message before I responded. What's the part I'm missing? You're not more confident, you're more prepared. Real deal is my answer to that. That's why I'm saying it, like, doesn't feel like confidence. Like, another example I can give with a different trait is patience. Is, like, how... What I think of the definition of patience is figuring out what to do in the meantime. So, like, me waiting for more views and people to find my content while I continue to create content doesn't feel like patience, but it is patience. Because I'm waiting for people to find, like, my popular content, because my most popular stuff is what draws people in. So, like, even though it doesn't feel like I'm being patient by, like, streaming and making more videos right now, I just am. So that's kind of what I mean. Is like the realization that it's like, yeah, I am being patient right now. It's also, like, as with most things, it's not you either are confident or you're not confident, or you are patient or you aren't patient. It's a spectrum of, like, how patient are you? How confident are you? That kind of thing. Or I guess a better way to say it is how confident do you feel? Yeah, all of Misty Maze too is so cool. You're faking being confident in your response and no one can change my opinion. Is that faking being confident though? Because if someone argues with you, then they believe in some part that they are correct. Yo, what's up, Snowball? Oh yeah, getting in better shape is one of the fastest tracks to becoming more confident in yourself, or having higher self-esteem, I guess. I think the difference here is that I would say that most people I talk to, I'm not downplaying or saying it's wrong, is that confidence is observed a lot of the time with lack of nervousness. Like, that you cannot be both confident and nervous at the same time. Which I absolutely think you can. Because I think about, like, with my GDQ run, why did it, you know, I had people come up to me afterward, and I've seen comments on both, like, my run, like, my upload of the run and the GDQ run of just like, wow, this guy's so confident. Why did I look so confident? Because I practiced that run 100 fucking times. Like, specifically 100 times outside of streaming P-06 or anything, is that I sat there and I said those same sentences and ran through the game 100 times between when I knew I was going to be in GDQ and when I actually did the run. So you always have the confidence. It's just the level of nervousness that you have. But even then, you can perceive nervousness as excitement, and then all of a sudden you're not nervous anymore. Well, that could also be because they don't believe the evidence, Beats. And that's the thing is, like, just because you're you doesn't mean that everybody knows who you are. Even though, like, I would trust you with, like, basically my full being if you told me something mechanical about how P-06 works. Like, not everybody knows who you are, especially not, you know, people who are looking at a viral tweet. So, like, I wouldn't call that faking confidence. You scared of your game crashing mid? Wait, is this a different conversation? Where I'm going with this? No, I get you. I guess my main point is, how is it possible to fake confidence? Because I could only see the perception of faking confidence as like, oh, you're actually nervous. Oh, you're actually... Like, I don't believe that you're confident. You're actually, you know, scared. But if being confident means that you are doing the thing anyway, despite of being scared, then there is literally no room for fake confidence. Because even if your nervous level is at 100, but you are doing it anyway, you are still being confident. Confidence and level of rightness, I guess, I don't really know if there's a good word for it, are two different things. Confidence is just like your ability to do and say the thing despite being fearful of it. Like, being right or wrong about something is different. Are courage and confidence just like not synonyms? I always consider them to be synonyms. Synonyms. Because, like, I could just swap the two. Like, I have the confidence that I'm right, / I have the courage to be right. Like, to believe I'm right. They're slightly different. Does that difference matter? Does courage and confidence being different serve you in any way? Other than being more right in this conversation. And I'm not saying that as like a slight. Think of the last message. Confident comes from knowing something is the ground truth. I think, like, that's what builds confidence, is like you've been right in the past multiple times. So, like, you become more confident because you have less fear. That's what I'm saying, is that I think what the disconnect is my definition of confidence being different. And like, what if your definition of confidence, you know, serves you, then like, great. Like, my definition of confidence has absolutely served me because I used to, like, always think that I couldn't do a thing because I wasn't confident enough. Well, isn't that a case of, like, you have no fear that you are wrong? Is that not confidence? I think confidence and preparation go hand in hand. But I think even though it sounds silly, but it, you know, this is why synonyms exist, is that even though it sounds silly, like, you have the courage to know that you brushed your teeth. Like, I don't know. Here's my answer that will hopefully make mostly everybody happy, is that confidence and courage do have slightly different meanings, but I don't think that they are different enough in which that the definitions matter. Like, it serves me to care about the difference between courage and confidence. Oh? I don't know why the boss music restarted there. Confidence is believing fully in yourself. You can also have courage to believe in yourself, too. I mean, at this point, you know, it's just like, whatever works. I completely agree with you, Beats. But that's not what I'm, like, talking about. You could say I'm confident in my definition of confidence. Or I have the courage to have this discussion in the, Well, it's not fake confidence. They have confidence that they believe they are right, even though they are, like, they are incorrect. The amount of right and wrong you are, and the level of confidence that you have are correlated. It's not a causation. Is my opinion on that. Welcome back, Joe. New bread discussion? Yeah, sure. I mean, in reality, you can define the word, you know, because Snowball, I read your message, and it's like, well, you can just kind of replace the word confidence in that statement with any word you choose. You know? It's like, I personally always push forward to thinking about things in the way that served me the best without being ignorant or hurting other people around me. And if my definition of confidence doesn't exactly line up with your definition of confidence, but the definition of, like, my definition of confidence makes a lot more sense to me, and I've gotten to do amazing things because of my reinterpretation of it, or my interpretation of it, then it works for me. I guess it's, to put it in simpler terms, I care less about the absolute 100% correct definition of the word, and more of the definition of the word actually being useful. So, Garth, like, I could say that courage is the is the noun and confidence is the verb. Yeah, have a good night, man. Make sure close it fast. We don't want her to know you've been watching Sonic. 8 homemade Cheez-Its? Yo, that is pretty sick. Tell her you were watching Prawn to cover it up. I can't say the actual word. Like Ned in Spider-Man Homecoming. See, it's funny that you say that because, like, March has been the only month where there haven't been a lot of people chatting on YouTube. Because for, like, the first 3 months I did YouTube streaming, my YouTube viewer count was much higher than my Twitch viewer count. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, ego and confidence are also intertwined. They're correlated as well, but it's difficult to know. Also, run over. Alrighty, folks, you got an extra hour out of me, but I appreciate you being here regardless. I'm Stumble98. I stream every Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST with Sonic the Hedgehog and maybe occasionally other things sometimes if I feel like not making money that day. You can check me out at 4 p.m. CST Monday through Friday. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, on Twitch, scroll below the stream. On YouTube, press the third link in the description. Both automatically send you to a time zone adjusted stream schedule, so it already does all the work for you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. We'll probably watch the Sonic 4 teaser trailer and play more P-06. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Very much enjoyed the discussion we had during the Mega Mix Mania run, and I will see you in the next one. But of course, I got YouTube stuff every day.